We drove day and night so that we could hike this coast of Portugal. Oh gosh. Which long ago was the ocean floor.
There's like all these shells in the ground. I just don't know, are they fossils?
Maybe. Along this 4-mile hike, we saw breathtaking views, wild animals.
Hi, buddy.
Stunning beaches, and pirates? Oh, and beneath it all, there are caves, which you can only get to by kayaking, boat, or in our case, stand-up paddleboarding.
I already talked to you. Sorry.
No worries. Have a great day.
We clearly made it to the stand-up paddleboard kayaking parking lot because we've already gotten offered it like 4 times, but we have something else in mind.
We got our 2-person stand-up paddleboard. It was 50 euros, and we've gotten many warnings.
If you guys want to go inside the cave, okay?
Yeah, that's the plan.
It's a bit wavy, okay?
They said someone was just out for 10 minutes and came back, so we're gonna go anyways. Why not?
There are 100 different options to go see this cave, and there are 100 different people here, but it's literally just right there. So it's super close from this little tiny little beach, Benagil Beach. I think it's like 200 meters to Benagil Cave, so water looks kind of rough. Holy smokes!
Ice cold.
Watch out! Oh, this is horrible. Are you gonna get on? Can you come closer? We've made 0 progress. Oh man! Oh no! Can I take this?
Oh, it is?
We're going in.
Okay, we evaluated the situation. We have no idea what we're doing, but they seem to be sending people off on the kayaks over here, so we're gonna go to the right a little bit.
There's a lot. Get out a little.
To say getting out here was a disaster is a complete understatement. And now that we're out here, it's still choppy, but we're getting waked right and left by all these boats, which doesn't help.
Oh god.
Stay. Oh gosh.
Good?
Yeah.
Still feel really wobbly. Before we show you the rest of this beautiful cave, we hopped upstairs and I'm literally sitting on top of it right now. And we just want to say thank you to the sponsor of this video, Everfun. We've had this backpack now for a few months and we've actually been using it like everywhere we go. We've used it on boats in Mexico, on the beach in Hawaii, and today we're using it for a picnic in a cave. So this backpack is a soft cooler backpack, which allows us to bring food and drinks with us and actually keep them cold. So today we packed snacks and drinks. They also have pockets for other things, so I can hold my phone and we can hold our sunscreen on these side pockets. It's super lightweight and it's all black, which means it goes with basically every outfit I own. If you want to check out this backpack for yourself, be sure to use the code. There's a link in the description below and you can get 25% off your next purchase at Everfun. Let's go back to the cave. Oh, tripped me up.
We finally made it inside after lots of paddling against the currents. The sunlight is like prime real estate because everybody's cold from the water, because it is honestly like an ice cold bath when you get in there.
So really quiet back here, but there's like a cave inside of a cave. And they have all these signs that say like, warning, falling rocks. So I just feel like being in here is just testing fate. Like this whole thing could just come crashing down. And it would make a beautiful cave for the next tourists to come, but it could be our grave. So I'm gonna go. The sand is a little rough. It's like really coarse sand. There's not a lot of rocks or shells in it, like that poke your feet, but it's definitely coarse. And then there's these big honker rocks that kind of hide under the sand that I think both of us like cut our feet on. But maybe just wear shoes or use your brain. Okay. The reason we booked this up for so long is because we wanted to have a picnic. It's off season right now, so it's not nearly as crowded as it normally would be in here, although there's probably about like 20 people in here right now, right?
Yeah.
But it's not too bad.
For our picnic today, we have brought our European diet is what I'm gonna call it, because anytime we're in Europe, this is pretty much what we eat all the time. Snacks, dinner, whatever, it's what we eat. Some sort of sliced meat. Cheese, we usually buy a block of cheese, but we don't have a knife with us, so sliced cheese. These desserts, they're heavenly. They're these chocolate covered biscuit cookies, and we are nothing short of addicted to these.
The number one most important rule when picnicking and traveling is make sure you pack your trash out.
Now that we are dry, full, comfortable, and warm, we're gonna head right back into the cold waters. But there are two entrances. The first entrance is where most of the boats go, and there's no rocks there, but the waves get pretty gnarly there. So they advise that you actually go just a little bit farther and go to entrance number 2. Now entrance number 2 has rocks, but those rocks are to our benefit because they break up the waves. There's still waves, they're just not as big. So they allow you to come in more smoothly and come into the beach area. And the same holds true for when you leave. You go out the second entrance, and you can either go to the private beach next door, or you can just make your way back. Since we're right at the hour mark to get back, we're gonna head back without going to the beach just because of the weather conditions today.
You good? Oh, hey, you gotta get stable. You okay? So you gotta get stable, not jump in. It had to fall, it had to happen eventually. We beached semi-safely, but we are actually just slightly ahead of schedule, which is somewhat of a miracle.
We made it back to the car, but as if we're not exhausted enough, we are going to do 7 Hanging Valleys Trail, which goes right over the cave that we were just in, and then some. This is obviously not the trailhead, but if I could say one thing about Portugal, is there's literally almost too much to see. But as we've been driving around the country, one thing we have noticed a ton of are white storks, and just like about 1 million of their nests. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh.
What is this?
There are so many of these nests. This one's pretty low. And we just happen to be here at the right time of year because their nesting season is March and April. So this city, Silvas, is where we currently are because this is supposed to be the place where there are the most of them.
It is a beautiful day out and we're doing our hike for sunset. We're starting at Marinha Beach and going all the way to the end and coming back, hopefully before the sun completely sets and it is pitch black outside. But I do have a headlamp in case.
That's pretty cool.
Been on the trail for 2 seconds and already this is the view.
Oh my gosh.
We noticed as we were entering the trailhead that a lot of people seemed like they had just been swimming. Well, that makes sense now because the beach is literally just down below. And wow, that is a freaking beautiful beach.
Pirate ship.
Oh my gosh, yeah, there it is. Whoa.
Okay, just behind me, there's a view of like an archway in the ocean, and it is just so picturesque. There's nobody here. Luckily, we're here in March and not during the summer, because if you come during the summer, it's not only hot during the day, but really, really busy. So you have to go as early as possible. But here we are at 4:15 in the afternoon, and we got it like almost to ourselves.
Pretty incredible.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that is a light warning to stay away from the edges in general, but definitely there. There are some spots that they don't have protected by railings that are fairly steep. That's like kind of terrifying, isn't it? That is the first sinkhole we've seen. And that's kind of terrifying to think that once was just solid ground like the rest of this, until it wasn't.
They're called Algarves. I'm using all trails today to help us on our path. I think we don't really need it, but just like to help track how far we walk and how long it takes us. But if you look, there's like a million Algarves.
You see like the sun just glistening off of the ocean? So pretty.
So you're in a hurry, well you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry.
Okay, we've currently taken an hour to do our first mile. So this is gonna be a long day. Probably should get a little bit of a move on.
3 hours in? Oh, yeah.
I saw it move. Oh, stop. I thought you fell. Oh my god. I don't know what it is. This is rated as a moderately difficult hike, and I think it's just because it's not like totally paved. It's definitely like rocky surfaces where you have to like make big steps, but there's also a little bit of like incline, decline, incline, decline. Is that the right word? I don't know. We've only gone 100 feet up in the 1 mile that we've gone, so I think total we go like 1,200 feet. Ugh. There's 3 more right there.
He's down there. Keep going. He's to the right. There he is. Hey, bud. Oh, man, you're turning it that way. This is so sad. Hi, buddy. That is where we went stand-up paddleboarding this morning. What are you going, buddy? Back into town. Good idea. It's too hot out here. The path is pretty easy to follow. We're just going through our first town right now, and it wasn't totally obvious, but they have markers all along the trail. You just gotta kind of keep an eye out.
Great, just right through here.
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now that is a great location for a business. Everybody who goes through here has to go through that cafe to keep on the trail.
This is 100% Airbnb. It's called Casa Verde. Has green trimmings and it's overlooking this beach, and it's so cute and probably so expensive. Oh my god, I would love that.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would. Look at this. These trails are getting closer and closer to the edge. Oh my gosh, there's people just fishing off of the edge over here, Alicia. Look at this. I couldn't even focus on fishing if that were me.
There's like all these shells in the ground. I don't know if they're fossilized or like, they're like everywhere though. And we're pretty high up, I guess. I mean, it makes sense this was once ocean.
Pretty crazy though.
There's like a lot of shell. Look at this. There's like literally so many of them.
Oh my gosh. That is someone's property. A house, a home with a yard that goes right up to this trail and with this view. What?
They look and feel like plastic. That is crazy. Wow, this is a good spot to watch sunset. Oh, I'm so tired.
Oh gosh.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of did it on purpose, not to scare you. I just was running.
You scared the crap out of me.
I'm sorry.
You made a noise like, oh, oh, oh.
Well, it just got going a little faster than I expected.
Oh, I thought you were going down.
Oh my gosh, we made it. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. We did not know this, but the restaurant we're going to is literally right on one of these beaches.
We made it. There's food here. I'm so excited.
You.
Wow, it's almost 7.
That's crazy.
Cheers.
Cheers, love. We made it.
I absolutely love it here in the Algarve. Like, it's just stunning.
Yeah, it's a good way to say it.
Ooh.
Oh, you don't even need a knife.
No. Whoa, this is just falling apart. Holy smokes. Okay, I got one of their specialty dishes. It's fish and shrimp in mushroom sauce. And it looks like a tomato-based sauce, which is my favorite kind of sauce ever. So, the only thing is, I think the mushrooms and the olives are like canned mushrooms and olives, but it's okay. It was one of the cheaper things on the menu. What can you expect? Man, that fish just falls apart. It's very good.
Is the sauce good?
No, it's pretty like plain, but in a good way, just like simple. Honestly, I'm just so freaking hungry that I would eat anything in front of me, and this is a pretty good thing in front of me.
And even more, and even less expensive than the house special is the house burger. Look at the sun hit that thing. It just looks beautiful. Oh my god. What happened?
I don't know. It's really hot, so it's Oh, that was so much more than I wanted. Oh, God. Woo. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, I regret that. I regret that so hard.
You regret that?
Yeah.
I got soaked in my shoes. The worst case scenario.
Oh, honey.
This very lovely family next to me laughed a lot when it happened. They're right there. Oh, very unfortunate, especially considering we still have 2+ hours to get home, 4 miles. Bad decisions.
Okay, I just took this photo, and now it's my background. It's cool, it's a good one.
It's a great one.
Okay, we're gonna see how fast we can get back. We don't have to stop as much because we've already seen everything. So hopefully it's less than 3 hours. Because if it's not, then we're gonna get back home at midnight.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder.
We made it. 9:35. We cut off like 10 minutes on our walk. And our car is still here.
How long did it take us all in?
1 hour and 38 minutes.
Great night. I almost dropped the camera, I'm not even kidding.
Oh my God.
Whose idea was this?
Who was it? This is why I don't let Nate take charge of planning or time things, because he's really, really, really bad.
Are you okay? What happened? I don't know.
Get after it. Oh.
Sorry. I look like a bug.
You do, and you kind of just buzzed in.
I know. Let's keep it moving.
We will survive! Oh, I hope so. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that until we get back to the car. Looks very similar.
Looks very similar. Looks very similar. Looks very similar. Looks very similar.
What's love but a second-hand email? Bless you.
Wow, it's almost already 7.
The most basic sentence you could have to say. You botched it.
Wow, it's already 7.
Oh, it's already almost a 7.